excited.
Get excited.
We're playing
Catherine.
Catherine.
We are.
One of my favorite games.
My mother's name is Catherine.
All the world's a stage, the men and women merely extras.
Why do you always skip the and?
Because I'm trying to get to, like,
And
I know
all.
how to read.
Whatever.
I want to get my joke out. I messed up the last word, too. What do you have a problem with?
It's Shakespeare. You gonna fuck up Shakespeare?
First of all, you've seen me fuck up Shakespeare. I'm an actor. James.
I don't remember you doing that. Did you fuck up lines in a Shakespeare play?
I
Tell the audience. Admit your defeat.
I was one of the worst show. The worst show I've ever been a part of was a steampunk Romeo and Juliet.
Oh God, that does sound bad.
Yeah. Anyway, full disclosure, we actually already did this. We recorded an episode of this and lost it.
Yeah, the capture failed, so...
Yeah. But it was just one episode. It's not a big deal. We're going to get over it. But we're playing Catherine.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, like, first time around we were talking about, I like this little wrap around because I like anthology shows.
Okay.
So this is cool. I like this. I'm already in, you know? I'm already, like, show me what you got.
So I'm glad you like the frame for the story.
Yeah.
But the story itself, that's what remains to be judged.
There's a lot of, like, anthology shows, and sometimes the wraparounds are really stupid. Like, the wraparounds or the frame story, if you will, for Thrillers was terrible because it was just fucking what's his name? What's the name of the dude who played the Grinch?
Jim Carrey.
No, in the cartoon version. Boris Karloff.
Tony the Tiger.
Boris Karloff does the wraparounds for that show, and he's so weird. Like, his catchphrase in the show was...
Not Tony the Tiger.
I've talked about this before on other things, but, like, his catchphrase in the show was, "If my name's not Boris Karloff..." Like, it's just... It's so... No, it was like, or my name's not... It's like, "You'll be freaked out, or my name's not Boris Karloff." Something like that. And it's just like... It was almost like he had to remind us who he was. I love that open mouth, by the way. It's almost like he had to remind us that he was Boris Karloff because we'd forget it because he's so old and unimportant that we just go, why is Rod Serling not here? But anyway, I'm off on a tangent. Look, there's Catherine, right? And then there's the other Catherine.
So yeah, turns out you know more about this game than I thought you know, which is a bummer for me. Anyway.
I just read the back of a 360 case a long time ago, and I picked up on the idea of the game.
Right on. So yeah, the story starts.
I'm so freaked out because I'm in a relationship.
Snap out of it.
Oh,
yeah, snap out of it, dude.
He's been dating her for a while. I know the best.
Why does that contradict what I said?
No.
Okay.
Just a little info.
He looks like an idiot, by the way. Like, what? Like,
dude, I swear to God, he fucking is. So this is one of my favorite games as far as gameplay goes. Story-wise, every time I started to play this game for too long, I'd get depressed.
Right. Well, I get the impression, and we'll find out more, but I get the impression that the story's not necessarily anti-monogamy, but almost like doubt everything kind of a feeling about it. Does that correct at all?
Yeah, there's some truth to that.
Okay.
And
that's depressing for guys who, I mean, like,
here it comes.
Like I think that, you know,
I pointed this out already.
I think monogamy has a lot of problems, and ultimately it's not how humans are supposed to live. But at the same time, if you don't have it, your world is kind of empty for some reasons. You know, like, I don't know. It's whatever. It's complicated.
I just want to say real quick, all these names that are coming up are names of characters and not actors. Like,
yeah, weird.
Imagine if there was an actor called Anne the Sheep.
Yeah,
but kind of a Japanese thing.
Is it
These
really?
Are real people.
Is it really? I want you to elaborate on that. You've seen it in other things.
They did it in Metal Gear Solid.
In Metal Gear Solid, they showed the character names
right next to the actor names, but the character names.
That's different. What you were describing is different. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Not the same thing.
I'm not saying it's the same thing.
Well, then why'd you bring it up?
Because like it was similar. Because you don't see that in.
I disagree.
American cinema.
I disagree. That's not similar. Well, but I think you see it in other games, so that's why I don't think it's that big a deal. Like,
all right, starting the tutorial level.
You don't see it in American cinema, but it's not a piece of cinema. It's a game, so.
Yeah, but like it's trying to be cinematic.
The game itself is, but that aspect is not. Of crediting the character.
Okay.
It's not.
I get you. You're right. As always. Nope. Something.
Oh, look at this. You've got to go up those steps. What a fucking adventure.
Yeah. This is Stairmaster, the video game.
Underground Cemetery. That's so weird.
No, but puzzle-wise, I really like puzzle games, and I thought this was like the most unique game I've played in so long.
Okay.
Like, because no game really kind of works like this game, other than like this was the first of its kind as far as I mean, for all those people who are about to like say like Qbert, this is very different than Qbert.
Wait, Qbert?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my gosh, do you not know Qbert?
I don't, and I'm
It's about a guy going,
not regretting that fact.
Oh, it's a classic arcade, an arcade classic, I should say.
Sounds like a duck version of Dilbert. That's why I was confused. It's like, what? Anyway.
So what's going to happen with this gameplay is, and I'm playing this on hard because I'm that confident. I'm going to be playing and doing all the puzzle parts, but this is also an RPG, and since Marcus hasn't heard the story, I'm going to be handing the controller over to him to take care of all the decisions, so like any choices, and he's so fucking excited about it. He's pumped.
I am.
And this game asks just a lot of your personal opinions, and so you will get to find out a little bit about you if you choose to reveal it. Like, you could always be like, "Oh, fucking lied about it."
That's true. I've always thought that when you look up, like, you read an article, it's like 30,000 women were polled on this subject, and they think this. It's like, well, how many of them are just making it up? I mean, even though they don't know that, like, even though you will never know.
How many were with their husbands at the time?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that sounds dumb, but that's actually a good question.
I should have said friend. I should have said friend.
Friend or whatever. But it doesn't matter. Like, they, even though they know you won't ever find out that they said it, people still lie. So I've always questioned polls like that. And in fact, there's a dude, I forget his fucking name, but if you ever see him, he's dead obvious. Like, you see his face and you just recognize him. There's this dude whose job it is to fucking manipulate polls. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because he was on an episode of Bullshit.
Oh, yeah, he works for the Family Feud.
Does he work for them? No, like I actually fell for that. I was like, maybe he does, because that show is stupid in terms of what it says makes sense and what doesn't. No. Like, there's a dude who, like, his job is to basically go like, so only 10% of people support the Republican Party. By the way, that's not a real statistic. But like, if he finds that, so it's like, okay, well, how we describe that is only 10% of people like conservative definitions, but more than 5%. I don't know how to explain this. Fuck it. Forget everything I said. I just mean, like, his job is to make polls look like different than the actual result. I don't know. I can't explain this properly right now, but there's a guy whose job it is to basically twist polls so that they give the results that he's looking for. And I can't explain it. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
That's cool. If I may interject to point something out, I'm pretty much a master at this game. As you can see from my beating of the tutorial level. I've beaten this game on hard mode, gotten the gold prize on every level. I'm not doing that this time. I'm just gonna go ahead and beat these levels just to get to the end.
Yeah. So essentially, he's excusing himself for not being as good as he could be.
Like, see,
but he assures you he can do better than what you see.
I just got the silver prize on the tutorial. If I had been paying a little bit more attention, I could have got the golden prize.
Question.
The nightmares have just begun.
Now, question. How many difficulty levels are there in this game?
3.
Okay. Metal Gear Solid has 4. No, I think it actually has more than that. But I beat Metal Gear Solid 3 and 2 on European Extreme. So do that and then talk. Then we'll talk.
It was all just a dream.
That's true. The game's over.
Dude, just recently I had a dream where I woke up and I had to decide what was real and what was not. Do you ever get those?
Well, decide is not. I guess I know what you're talking about. I like, you have to figure it out. Basically, that's what you mean. Like, you have to go like, wait a second, was that real or not?
I literally woke up the other day thinking, okay, well, like, what do I have to do? All right, what I just experienced was just a dream. Now, what I need to do now is I need to go to France, rendezvous with my family there. Wait, no, I need to get dressed and go to my job at McDonald's. That's the one.
No, I'm just a little under the weather.
Oh, calling in sick to work.
No, it's okay. I'll be right there.
We're going to get quiet throughout this one occasionally because we want to enjoy this story as well.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to enjoy it.